Hello everyone, and welcome to Infused Transitions. I am so glad you guys are here. I thank you so much for tuning in. I am very sorry for those of you who are my followers here. I'm really sorry. I've missed the last few weeks. Just a lot has been shifting and changing on my end in a really good way. But it has just really made it very challenging to have time to set aside to record the readings. And, you know, I have a feeling that things are probably still going to be that way for a while. So, you know, readings may be spotty, but we have a lot of readings available for you to check out, so you can go through the videos and still get readings because, you know, they're timeless. Sorry if you end up seeing the cord or you feel or it moves. I am at my normal desk, but the setup isn't the norm. And so my stand and everything is actually on the desk, which is not normal. Anyway, guys, this is the reading that we're going to be doing. We're using the Sacred Destiny Oracle and the Friends Tarot. And we are just going to jump right in. I am an intuitive reader. So if I end up using the tarot, I'm a intuitive reader, so that to me means that as I'm doing the reading, you know, I may I may give you a message from one of the cards that is not the norm or what is written in books, because again, I'm intuitive. I go by what I'm getting in the moment through imagery, through messages, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's see. What messages would you like to share for our group? Truth. We have truth is the first one out. Do you know how sometimes, and I get, okay, so, you know, I see the tree standing alone, everything is blowing, it looks like the tall grasses are dried out and blowing, it looks like the tree has been blown this way. We even have what looks like the image of a face right here that is like blowing, and of course the mixture of clouds. We have some blue, some blacks, grays, whites, as far as the cloud coloring. But do you know how sometimes you feel like when you tell the truth, you're just kind of left standing out there alone? You know, it just kind of makes you feel like, sometimes it can feel like, well, am I the only one that sees the truth? And then other times it can feel like I'm the only one that is actually telling the truth. But I'm always also hearing like truth stands the test of time. And I would say the weather. What else? What else do we have? Nice. So we have pleasure, and fulfillment. Pleasure and fulfillment. And let's see here. Is that the... I was trying to figure out if this up here in the corner was supposed to be the moon, but I don't think so. But we do have a piece of the moon in this one. And then, of course, we have the moon in this one. So it could have something to do with moon cycles. I am not a person who can sit here and tell you all the ins and outs of astrology and the moon cycles and the different planets and zodiac signs. But for some of you, maybe maybe like tracking the moon for a while might be helpful. But I'm also hearing, okay, so we've got truth, pleasure, and fulfillment. And I would say for those who are ones who tell the truth, who, stand in truth, it is the pathway to pleasure. It is the pathway up these stairs, right? And follow this through the gateway, okay? And it's going to lead you to fulfillment. So I would say that truth at this time may be something that's really important. That maybe for some, there may be a temptation to either not tell the whole truth or to embellish the truth. But I'm hearing that if you feel that temptation to do those, it is in your best interest to not do that. Because when we step out of integrity, we really bring ourselves into this space of no longer being in alignment, and that just puts everything out of whack for us. Okay, let's get a little more information about the truth. Can we get some clarifiers, or just, some more details about this truth, please? That's too many. Oh, okay. I thought it fell on the floor, but it didn't. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords. This can be about healing. It can be about planning. I feel like there's some sort of a truth that either came out or will come out or is coming out, or that you're going to share, or that someone's going to share with you, that may cause some hurt feelings, may cause one to want to go inward and spend some time doing some healing, and allowing yourself that time of nurturing for yourself. I feel like this truth is also opening up for you a chance to pick a new direction. It's almost like, I'm almost feeling like, here she's leaning on the globe of the world, right? It's like, it's almost like when they say you have the earth, the world is in the palm of your hands, but here she's just kind of leaning on it. And I feel like it's, it almost feels like for some, maybe it's, I found out a truth. I've been sitting here healing and healing and healing and healing and healing and healing. Yeah, I could go out in the world and do this, but you know what? I want to stay over here. But we have the 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like it's saying that if you want to be able to do that 10 of Pentacles, which we see, you're getting pleasure and fulfillment, but it's going to require you to come out of this downtime, if you will, and continue on your path, continue on your journey. Now, I'm not saying don't take time to heal. That is not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is there may be some who have been hanging out over here a little longer than how do I say it? So we can go through stages in our healing process, right? And it feels like for some, they actually in reality are at the stage, or I should say past the stage of to start out there again. But there's fear, there's fear. There's not only fear, but there's like they've convinced themselves that it's just going to repeat. And so therefore they're like, well, I'm just going to stay over here instead because, that's interesting. Look at that. So we have Justice, and we have the Six of Pentacles. For me, the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Swords are two minor arcana cards that often can be read as justice, as the justice card, but in a minor arcana way versus the major arcana. And so this is telling me, because this was on the split and it's what drew my attention, I feel like it's saying justice is here for you. Justice is wanting to give you this, the Ten of Pentacles, the pleasure, the fulfillment, the joy, the happiness, but it is going to require you to come out of this hibernation, if you will, almost like being in the cave and refusing to come out. And it's not like saying that just because you've come out that, oh, I'm instantly in one day, you know, I've been in the cave, I'm healing, and now I walked out here the next day and oh, everything is fine. It's just saying you are at the point or past the point where you can continue healing at the same time that you're continuing to move forward. All right, let's get some more on this pleasure. Let's get some more on this pleasure, please. See, look at that, Six of Pentacles. They're in a balancing of the scales, a distribution of finances. You know, I mean, I feel like it's saying, you know, hey, and you may want to look up deer energy. Yeah, okay. So I feel like there's going to be choices and options available that weren't available before. But again, it's like she's sitting here thinking about it. And it's like, no, you need to go do that. Right? It's almost like, so here's the blue cup, and the blue makes us think, well, for me, this is what I'm getting. Blue is related to water. Water is related to emotions. And it's like she's got all these opportunities up here, but I wouldn't say she's focused on this because she's looking straight ahead. She's not looking up here at the options. She's not looking at the emotions cup, but it's almost like, again, this being stuck over in here and really not being open to possibilities for what could be, what might come. And it's there because the justice is here, the Six of Pentacles is here, the balancing of the scales, the distribution of finances. Pleasure is here waiting for you, but it will require you to start moving. And even if you don't know where you're going, what you're doing, right, we can find which options and choices are for us once we start moving. Let's look at fulfillment. Okay, yes, look at that, fulfillment. The Star card. And to me, this always talks about one massive, massive wish that gets fulfilled, and it has like a domino effect and ends up with these additional wishes that also get granted. And it all starts with that first one, and then it has that ripple effect or that domino effect, right? And we do see a balancing again here. She's balancing out. One is heavier, one is lighter, but both are watering and nurturing. I'm sorry about the glare. Both are watering, but they're both nurturing. We have drink, and we would have, I guess you could represent that as food. Almost looks like an aloe plant to me, but yet it's, you know, I don't know. But yeah, so guys, this is the message I have. I feel like, look at that. See, the world is your oyster. That's on the bottom of the deck. We have a victorious ending. And to me, when the world comes out, we have the victory. We have the laurel leaves around, which represent a victory, a win. She has the world in the palm of her hand, where over here she was leaning on it. Now she's like, I'm out here. I'm ready. Let's go, right? That's so funny. Yeah, I feel like here, you know, it's just we're being nudged to we have to start moving. We have to start getting something somewhere. And we have so much coming here for us. I mean, come on, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, options and opportunities with the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Cups. We have pleasure, we have fulfillment, we have wish fulfillment with the star and multiple ones. And to me, when we have the world card, not only represents a victorious ending, and here's the world to go out there and do whatever you want kind of thing, but because the closing out, it was victorious, right? When we have a victorious ending, it brings our vibration up, so that when we have this new beginning now, we're starting at a higher vibration than we were when we were down here, because we've moved up. Does that make sense? So anyways, guys, this is what I have for you. I hope that you find this helpful and encouraging. And we have been given some steps, and it's going to start with getting things moving, getting things out there, standing in your truth, and or if this was a truth that you learned about that put you in this time of healing, it's tune into yourself, check in with yourself, because it may be time for you to get moving again, or past time for you to get moving again. No one says that you have to stop healing, or if you don't feel your healing is done, that you have to stop healing. No one is saying that. It's just saying that you can continue to heal as you continue to move forward. Okay, guys, until next time, thank you so much. Please don't forget to give that thumbs up, because that really, really helps me. Like, share, subscribe, and until next time, guys, I'll see you soon.